Okay, let me make sure we're good. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Okay. Um, I said to Micah, the world has lost like a true influential artist,
Uh-huh.
and we could talk all day about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, whatever, not being like that well written. We could talk about things that we don't like about it, but like the world would not be the same, and the three of us wouldn't remotely be the same without Dragon Ball in our lives. And I want to say, how many hours, how many literal, like, if you collected all the hours, how many days straight have we spent talking about Dragon Ball Z? And we still enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
We
activity
gotta,
account.
we gotta catch ourselves. At least I do. I gotta be like, man, I should like chill out talking about that again. It's
Yeah,
like
Dragon Ball is definitely like one of like the. I would probably say it's one of the main anime we talk about.
easily. I would say it's the one we talk about the most.
Yeah, the top three is Dragon Ball, Bleach, and Naruto.
Yeah. Fuck One Piece.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
it's easily Dragon Ball. Like I just don't.
It's easily like it's easily like we're close to the same expertise in Dragon Ball, all three of us, than any other.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like
Yeah,
actually, I feel like we talk about Avatar more than we talk about Bleach.
really.
We might. Cause
I think
Avatar
so.
could be the fourth.
I
Yeah.
actually have an Avatar topic like after we like get past like this stuff.
And then probably JJK and Gojo is in there now recently.
Recently, but like ever since I met Mike, and ever since like I met Yumil, like it's just
Dragon
it's
Ball and Naruto.
a
Dragon
go-to topic. Dragon
Mm,
Ball.
uh
Talking about
Yeah.
Yamcha, talking about Bulma hate, Chi-Chi hate, talking about
yep.
how we love all the designs, how we love Gohan, how we love Goku,
Uh
we love Vegeta. Some of us love Vegeta.
Yeah.
We have our disagreements, but like we get a little bit heated, and there's a reason for that. There's a good reason why we get heated over our opinions and our love for it.
Mhm.
Like
Uh
you can only truly hate certain things if you have love for what it's a part of.
Yeah.
huh.
Like
Straight up.
I get mad as fuck about I'm actually kind of doing that now. I get mad as fuck about Boruto sometimes just because of like how they fuck things up. And it's
Mhm.
like I only do that because I really like Naruto.
Yeah.
And I only hate on Super. And like Super ain't even like super terrible. Like there's a lot of shit that I don't like about it, but like it's still fine and it's still got some really good points.
Mhm.
I mean shit, there's still people like on the internet like people loved Super or not Super Superhero. People love
Oh yeah.
Superhero even though I hated it.
Yep.
Like and like I don't like some of those things, but like I'm happy that other people like it cuz it's a more I don't know. There's some kind of like, because we've agreed that it's not amazingly written in some parts, and
Mhm.
we've agreed that like it's aged a little bit, but like there's some kind of magic secret ingredient in there that like is still, is still
Yeah,
good. It's still
it's something.
highly important.
It's something that I was talking to Malachi about. I was like, even if you're like somebody who like hasn't watched Dragon Ball Z or just aren't a fan of it, if you're just a fan of anime, one of the animes you've watched have probably been influenced by Dragon Ball Z. One of the cartoons you've watched have probably been influenced by Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, animation. If like even fucking like media at all, especially like uh I believe the black community has been like touched in an interesting way,
Yeah.
like overall from it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Uh-huh.
So it's like it's reaching all sorts of different people.
Mm-hmm. When I'm learning like the Latin community, the Hispanic community.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's like
I saw a lot of that on Twitter.
I
Yeah,
think they were playing like episodes on like a big town center screen or whatever,
That's so awesome.
yeah.
and I think Toei had to send a cease and desist.
Oh, come on,
Um,
Toy. Come on,
I think
Toy.
I think it was literally because they had to. Like Japanese laws are fucking weird, where like you have to take action, or you like revoke ownership or some weird shit.
Oh.
Um, and the places that were doing that basically said "fuck off." Like
Yeah.
like we're playing it from Crunchyroll. This is legal.
Yeah.
Um, which like good on them and
Yeah.
like good respect.
Yeah.
Um, I have a little rage, and then I'll stop so y'all can say your pieces as well.
Okay.
Uh, fuck these. I said it on Facebook. Fuck these vultures going for like easy Facebook, Twitter, and shit clout by like taking these shitty AI pictures and fucking. It's like Toriyama's a real artist, dude. How about you like not disrespect his fucking name by just like taking the easy way?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like
I hate that shit. That's all.
I know somebody got a lot of backlash because like they posted some AI art, but it wasn't like their AI art. They just found it on Google or something and posted it, and they got a lot of backlash.
Yeah. I saw this one that has like they all have like a fucked up number of Dragon Balls and they're like
Yeah, like one had 9. That's like the picture that went viral.
yeah, and it has like and they're all like 2-star balls for some fucking reason and they look ugly.
Yeah,
How do you make a Dragon Ball look ugly?
I honestly don't.
Damn,
I really don't know. It's just round and orange with a star on it.
basically. It's just like fucking fuck off, dude.
For real.
Okay, I'll shut up for a little bit.
You want to go first, Mel? I mean, you want to go next, Mel?
Um, I might be super long, so I'll let Micah you go.
Okay. Uh, I mean, Vincent said a lot. I agree, like with pretty much like with everything he said. Like a lot of the things that Dragon Ball Z, or you could, I mean, that Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, like the things that they've influenced and inspired is like just it's just like so big that like if that you can't really like start from anywhere. Like it's just like so big that it touched so many people in so many different ways, influenced so many different things from animation to video games to live action to just skits on to YouTube people on YouTube who who just do commentary, like people who draw, like it, people who act too. Like Dragon Ball is like one of those franchises that like that can't be replaced. I don't think anything. I don't think any other anime or manga is going to have as big of an impact that Dragon Ball Z has had. And it's just like crazy to think that like
Absolutely agree.
it's crazy. It's still like kind of unreal that Akira Toriyama passed away. Like I still have to like I almost forgot because until like I started like until today when I started having like I had to we talked about it. I think I mentioned it in Messenger, but then also I had to like go back on Twitter to like get some stuff for the stream. It really like it's really crazy because like he was only 68, which is not old. Like it's
It's
that
old, but it's not like death old.
yeah, like it's past middle age, but like a lot of people live like longer than that. So like it's just like I don't know, man. Like I love this is like the one thing that I loved social media for because like everybody like respected Toriyama and like came together. It was like doing stuff like um for people who can see it here, like the official Street Fighter page made some art that's inspired to pay tribute to Akira Toriyama, which is badass. Uh, Kubo,
Absolutely. Dude,
Oda.
Zangief is fucking as Nappa is funny.
Oh, I didn't notice he was Nappa.
I think that's not. He has a thing.
Yeah, he's Nappa. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Who the fuck is? I don't know who the fuck. What's his name? Vega's supposed to be.
Frieza? No, not Vega. That's
Oh yeah, you talking
Vega's
about?
the dude with the. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Dan
who.
gotta be like Yamcha, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, because you mean 'cause, like he's like kind of like the joke character.
Yeah.
Isn't he more? I'd compare him more to Hercule.
Yeah.
Dan, yeah, but well, really, I guess it really depends because like no, yeah, I would say Dan. He's like a mix of both. Cause like he's Hercule, where it's like he really can't fight worth shit, or he's just like trash with everybody else. But then he's like Yamcha in the fact that everybody knows he's trash. You know what I mean? Hercule's like outside of Z fighters and like their family and stuff. Most people think he's actually like really good.
Yeah.
But this is like such a cool picture.
Blanca is straight up Goku is funny.
Yeah,
I don't know why you do that, but okay.
the hair probably like Super Saiyan 3.
Yes, but like
Yeah.
but you gotta admit, it would have been cool to see Ryu and Goku Gi.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It should have been Ryu because, like, what is the energy back? I forget. I'm spacing out on the energy.
Hadouken?
But yeah, that's basically Command Man.
Oh yeah, I see. Look, see, I might have to fact check that and see if that was inspired. See if that was inspired by the Kamehameha or not. But I wouldn't be surprised.
I At the very least, I'm pretty sure that Dragon Ball came out before Street Fighter.
Oh, you're breaking up a little
Late
bit.
eight.
Okay, never
Who
mind.
me?
No, you're good now.
Oh, okay. At least came out. At least came out in the late '80s, I believe. At least the early. I know for sure it got at least came out the early '90s.
The first Dragon Ball episode in Japan was 1986,
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
and Street Fighter's first release was 1987. Also,
Okay.
Really?
February for Dragon Ball and August for. So it's like a year and some change.
Okay.
for the episode. The manga was already out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 84.
Okay. But yeah, man, it's just seeing like mangaka like Kubo, Oda,
Yeah.
Kishimoto. Those are the only three I know so far that have put out a public or official statement addressing like the passing.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, Kishimoto and Oda shit was heartbreaking for me.
Yeah, like them talking about how like how they were kind of fanboying when they first met Toriyama, and how Toriyama was kind of like almost like embarrassed, really, because they're talking about like how much they loved how much they love Dragon Ball and how much it inspired their manga. It's just it's just cool seeing like the community like come together. Like in this video right here, I wish I was here for this, but I missed the tweet. Somebody posted a tweet. I think on the day Toriyama's passing was announced, and basically had everybody come together in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video game to like pay tribute to him, and it's like a really touching video. Uh,
All these ones with the hands up thing.
yeah, I'm gonna play it for the stream.
Now I got Goku geese on. There have been other events like that in video games where things like that have happened and like there's a big gathering
Oh, for
to
real?
like yeah, like gaming communities tend to do this kind of thing and it's really cool.
Yeah.
It definitely is cool that like they can like come together and like put aside like everything just to like pay respect to Akira Toriyama or just anything that they're big fans of.
Dude, like I think I said this in the chat, but I'm gonna say it again. If you like went back and just deleted Dragon Ball, like I'm convinced that like the entire world would be very different.
Oh,
Like
for sure.
not just animation, not just like the things we've said, but like if you did that, if you like snapped your fingers and like the timelines changed, I
Yeah.
think all you would have to do is like go outside and walk for like 30 minutes and you would start noticing some like different shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, not the fact on like how Dragon Ball did action and fighting, like in like media, like that would change. Like,
Media would be the big like, but like just turn it on the TV, like you would immediately notice. I feel like, but like even just like walking outside, like I think you would start noticing like just like people doing different shit. Like people probably would have found other things to get inspired by and do like different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, not just like the things that Dragon Ball has touched, but like after those people have been touched by Dragon Ball, what they did to affect other people. Like, just like shit would be very, very different, especially like now after so long.
Oh yeah.
Because like,
Like I'll
it's
be
like
honest
now
with you. I'm gonna you finish.
you know the like y'all know this more than me, but like y'all probably been noticing like a lot more people in sports who are like old enough to do sports that have been like they cite Dragon Ball as like part of their
inspiration. Like,
yeah.
yeah. Everybody, like, that was one of the things that I looked at because, there's a lot of people that does in the NFL. I try to, I know NBA player does it, but, the people in the NFL and people in, like, European soccer, they do it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The fusion dance, um, like this. He was a young player back in the day, but he did the Kamehameha wave with with another one of his teammates after he did a goal. This this soccer YouTube page, I'm just gonna post it. Um, they posted like a 4-minute video about the guy doing the celebration, and they put in the original Dragon Ball music to it.
Oh, that's cool.
There's definitely been some like MMA people.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, that's yeah. I forgot about MMA. MMA, yeah, like those MMA fighters are definitely been inspired by Dragon Ball and shit.
yeah. It's just
'Cause-
like, oh, I thought you can go.
oh no, I was just gonna say like the people that watch Dragon Ball, like we wanted to be Goku. We wanted to go Super Saiyan. We wanted to be like feel like superheroes. And the people that can do sports or they can do fighting, they might not can go Super Saiyan or go to the heights of what Goku do, but they in their own way, when they make a goal or when they get the knockout or where they submit somebody or you get a dunk or you make a touchdown or a bit tackle, you can feel like a superhuman. You can feel like Goku. And I think that one of the reasons why people do always do that celebration.
Yeah, and just knowing that like it inspires so many athletes. Like,
Always do that celebration.
would we know like would these athletes even like be like in the position they're in if like Dragon Ball wasn't there? Like, you know what I mean? Because like some now, while some athletes it might just be something that they like grew up on, but in other athletes it like inspired them to like may like be more active or actually take it more seriously. I was watching this video about he's a content creator, but like he does music reviews basically. That's like his thing.
Mm-hmm.
He reviews music, and basically he's saying like just me reviewing, like me actually even being a YouTuber and streamer that reviews music. That's basically called Akira Toriyama because he's about how like Akira Toriyama is like what made him want to do drawing, which then made him want to shoot videos, which then made him want to do YouTube, which then made him stream, and like how like it's all connected basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that's probably how it is for like a lot of people, like who don't even make anime related content. Like it's
I
just
mean, what would like? Do you know how many voice actors have been like brought up and or inspired by just Abridged alone?
Yeah.
Like
I like,
people, there are big voice actors that made their start in Abridged now.
oh damn, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
yeah.
like they're out doing like legit fucking like cartoons and stuff now because they fucking did that. Like there are some people they couldn't bring back because they're too busy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Brid's voice acting is very good. I was
That's
just going. I was just gonna like. I wasn't thinking about a Bridge when you said that. I was thinking about just like the regular voice acting in Dragon Ball. So many.
Absolutely, them too. Like they probably inspired way more, but like this one is just like it's a subset, and
Yeah.
they themselves have done so many. So imagine how many have been inspired like out in the wild,
yeah,
Yeah.
disconnected from Abridged.
Think about like how like we know Sean Schemmel and Chris Sabat. I think like the people that does the Goku and Vegeta voice acting, like they could do other stuff, but they wouldn't be nowhere as popular if they didn't do Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
oh yeah, for sure.
Though Sean was fucking all over Yu-Gi-Oh for some reason. Just
Oh
like
yeah,
doing all sorts of random background characters. Like, what the fuck are you doing here, Goku?
But
And he's got a range too. He does all sorts of stuff.
is
It's
he the
hard
one?
to pick him out.
Is he the one that did Yugi?
No, that's Knuckles, I think.
Uh,
But bro, he did fucking Ojama Yellow.
The
oh, Joe.
hell?
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
That's
he
random.
did Crowler,
Oh shit.
the flamboyant teacher from GX.
Oh, the blonde hair.
Yeah, the fucked up
Oh God.
lipstick.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Goku,
I did not know that.
dude. His voice is crazy.
Dang man, just if it was.
It's actually Sabbat does it too.
Mm.
Sorry, I don't mean to, but like Sabbat did a fucking random barkeeper's voice, like unnamed barkeeper in Overlord for some reason. It's
I
like
ju-
Vegeta, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, why are you voicing this random no-name person for one time?
no. I remember Crowler. Oh my god, he did Crowler. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's insane. I feel like it's one of those moments where like they're just in the studio and they're like, might as well just like play this background character just 'cause I'm
yeah,
bored.
yeah. Like you'd think like after like literal Goku and literal Vegeta would like be too busy to do these random fucking one-offs, but like nah, they're like yeah, give me it.
Yeah, like probably just bored as fuck. And just like, might as well like practice my range. I did think it was cool that Toriyama apparently wrote a message to like his children in Chrono Trigger, which I thought was cool.
Yeah,
Uh, let me see
That
if
was
people can see
sweet.
this. I might. Oh, okay. Like, like, I woke up to like both Mill and Kyer messaging me saying that Akira Toriyama passed away, and I'm like, what the fuck? So then I got on Twitter and it ended up being true, and then I was like, I it didn't hit really
Yeah.
until I started like seeing more people talk about it and seeing like more reactions. Like when I saw like Oda and Kishimoto's their official statement, I started seeing some other people's like reaction to it. I started seeing videos like paying tribute to it. And I think that's what kind of fucked me up.
Mhm.
hey legend.
What up,
Hey,
legend?
hey,
You know what we talking about?
what?
This tribute.
Toriyama.
Akira
Oh,
Toriyama.
yeah. It's sad.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
We're
Michael,
doing
what
a
you?
whole ass eulogy.
Mhm.
Yeah. But Michael, what you saying? Cause sorry. Also, sorry if I ruin your moment by messaging you that. But I have to, you know. But um, I got told at work, my supervisor, she just said, it's like, she called me out. She's just like, Akira Toriyama, and I did the same thing that you did. Like, she got told by someone, another coworker, that Akira Toriyama that he died, and I went to like I had to Google it, and when I Googled it, it took it. It didn't take me too long, but it took me like maybe 5 minutes because I was about to pull a pallet, and I would just she just like she saw me just standing there, and I was like, oh, well, like damn, like he really did die. Like this hurt, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely unexpected.
Yeah. Like it. It really like. I could tell it really like it really like affected a lot of people. Like and that's why like I thought it was cool. Like people were like kind of like paying tribute in their own way, whether it was like drawing art or posting pictures of like showcasing like how influential it was, doing flashback things, or like doing like what they did in Xenoverse 2, where like everybody got together and did a spirit bomb pose.
Mhm.
It was just such a cool thing. Like there were, well, you know what? I'm gonna let you go because like there were some haters that got dragged respectfully. They deserved
Yeah,
it. But there were some haters, but I'm gonna let you
yeah.
go before I get onto that.
Uh, Legend, you got something to say? Cause I'm probably gonna be long.
Nah, I'm eating candy
Nah.
right now.
Okay. Okay. Um.
I do want
Yeah.
to let me say like how I actually got messaged by one of my customers.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, and then I was like, "What?" And then I like started looking around, and they're like, "Oh, um, I wasn't hit with like a lot of sadness, to be honest. Just like more, just like a whole lot of respect. Like
Okay.
I became introspective and like was thinking about
Yeah.
it a lot.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. For me, like shit. Like, uh, I guess I'll start off with like I my first memory of Dragon Ball Z was like I believe when it was on Tanami. I don't know. I don't know. I know Tom wasn't the first host. It was like Mozart, but I don't know whoever. But like they did the commercial, like the promo, like oh, there's this new cool show. Y'all gonna check it out. It's coming up next. I
Mm.
remember being like 4 or 5, sitting in my grandma's living room, like blue carpet. I remember the blue carpet and just watching it and just I don't think I even said anything. I think I was hooked from the first like I think they just got me the first time I watched it. Um I feel even that I think because I know like the first Tsunami episode ain't really the first official episode. There's like an episode like the original first episode of Dragon Ball is like Goku, like we're getting introduced to Gohan in the
Yeah,
forest, and but they Tanami skipped that and went to the island with Raditz, and like I just remember like never seeing something like this, like seeing like I was introduced to the hero, and the hero got his ass whooped and he got his kid taken, and I was immediately, it just immediately became aware. Like is it Dragon Ball B like I posted this on the chat like between like 4 and 5, between 4 to 10, even more now. Like Dragon Ball became my world. Like that, this and Pokemon, some other cartoons, and like Tanami was like some of my biggest memories of my childhood. Dragon Ball easily like the biggest memory of my childhood. So, like, it's also just freaking weird. It's weird. Um, I don't know I know people was crying. I didn't really cry, but I was on there've been multiple times where I got really sad, and
So tell me what I'm
when
scrolling through Twitter, right? And
um you had that feeling where you about to cry but you
Yeah.
yeah.
don't. Like I did that so many times, especially yesterday. I did that at work. I made the mistake. Well, it wasn't really a mistake of listening to one of like Ani, he does Ani on YouTube. He does do like YouTube news stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he basically did his tribute, and he just started like really kind of like crying and getting really emotional, and I was just there, almost like getting really emotional and down there, almost crying at work, you know, um, like I can't say like I really try to like explain this like I try to explain this to my mom because she know like, oh, I gotta get something from the garage and I gotta show you something that I did with Dragon Ball, like with my mom when I was little. But like she know how much Dragon Ball meant to me, but I told her and I try to explain it to her, like why Akira Toriyama death is so big, and why like literally millions of people around the world is like hurting right now, like are really sad. And I was like, okay, think of like think of what was a death that was sad for you? Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I would say.
Like Michael Jackson. I also said Kobe. Kobe was a different. I was for the majority of my life. I despised Kobe. He was the op. He was the enemy. I was against him, but during the later prodigy, I learned to like really respect the guy and love his like understand why he was the way he was. I thought he was an asshole, but I understood what he was trying to do and stuff. But I
Mm.
told her like this is like this is like Michael Jordan. I mean this is like Michael Jackson dying for me. That was what I was trying to explain to her. Like this is why like so many people are affected by this.
Mm.
Like and like the thing is like I didn't really read the manga. What I'm experiencing, I didn't really read the manga. I'm planning on like going back and trying to read the manga. Um, I might even try to read Sandland and stuff. But also Chrono Trigger became interesting to me. Um, Dragon Quest never was, but maybe. But I know him from Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Z, even though it's created by Toriyama, it's more it's more other people. It's more Toye and it's more the composer. Like it's his work of art, but like there other people that like it comes for like the ideal come for him, but a lot more people did the people that there are other people that worked on it that did the animation and everything that to make it pop for us to love it. But it's still like this guy like it really was sad. This really hit me. Like this was the first celebrity death other than like Kobe that hit me really hard. That made me feel really emotional, made me really sad, and made me like think like after being sad, like today is just thinking like getting retrospective about it and just like I don't know if this is correct, but I think he's on the level of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby in the world of comics.
That's
I
a
don't
I,
know.
I'd
I don't
straight
know if
up
that
agree. I'd say he might.
be more
Uh,
than them. He, it might because Stan Lee and Jack Kirby they did multiple stuff like Spider-Man and X-Men,
yeah, but it's
but
like
he's on the same level.
Dragon Ball is
mm.
international. It's worldwide. Like
Mhm.
on its own.
Mhm. Like he like learning about Latin, like learning about how like people in Latin America love Dragon Ball. They really think Goku is like people in Mexico think Goku is Mexican. They consider him Mexican. That's like that like we joke about like Piccolo being and Vegeta being black but like people really have adopted him into their culture and into their life. And like it like what Mike could say, it was such a beautiful thing. Like see how like it's a beautiful thing to see like how this guy from Japan had literally touched every corner of the earth. Like there probably I don't know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure there was a scientist that went to Antarctica who watched Dragon Ball, who knows about Dragon Ball. So he literally touched like so many people's life. It's insane once you think about it. I was listening like I gave it up to like the BBC, a lot of these bit publics, news outlets. They did their tributes to Toriyama and like said something about it, but I feel like they're not capturing like it. What I was trying to capture, like say to my mom is like, yo, Toriyama is really a big deal. Dragon Ball is huge. It might not be on the level of Disney, but it's close. It might not be on the level of Pokemon, but it's close. And this person death, like Toriyama was really one of the in like this modern world, one of the a very important person in this world. And it's really just like amazing to see, like amazing how this man just reached out, like he like he really helped. He gave me like he made so many childhood so like freaking happy and like fun and energetic and like just like remember the time when you were like little and you came home and watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and
I think the term is captured our imaginations.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He made me want to draw. This and Pokemon made me want to draw. I was trying to draw Dragon Ball Z. I told you I was in the mirror doing Kamehameha. I told
Yeah.
y'all like when we was in grade school, when we would go out to recess, we would like play Dragon Ball Z. You know, and it could get a little bit
Absolutely.
and it could be get really rough. There's like I don't know, y'all might bend this guy, but there always was this one kid that would hit harder than he should.
Yeah.
And I remember that the most I remember because I remember him hitting like we all play and he would just hit hard and I don't know, I'm pretty sure it just like he just hit hard. That was just him. And I'm trying to I kind of remember his name, but like dude was hit hard, and we would do the bullshit like, oh you didn't win because I went Super Saiyan 8 or Super Saiyan 9. I was
We
on the
stacking
next
numbers
level.
on that Super Saiyan.
Yeah, we would do crazy shit. We like I'm just, like it felt in a way like it felt like like a part of my childhood just died and forced me to grow up more.
Super
You
Saiyan 5 was the original Ultra Instinct.
AF.
AF, man.
Oh my god. I still want AF, man. Still want AF. AF was legendary. Like we was in 5th grade, like we was in like middle school, like saying like, man, I remember this one kid being like, man, I saw this. I have like digital cable, bro. I saw an episode of Dragon Ball Z AF on like digital cable, and I was like, oh, for real, like shit like that. You know, it was like I don't I just like it's like I, I don't like I don't know if he like I don't know he feel like a father. I was wondering like he feel kind of family he felt like a father figure. Like there's a lot of people on like making comment like he raised a bunch of kids from the '90s and in the 2000s.
That does make me wonder from that comment, how many people only had like specifically Dragon Ball to like glean some form of like a paternal figure of like
Yeah,
a male role model out of if they didn't have like a father figure.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They were like Ani. He was talking about like he didn't have a lot of good father figures, and Dragon Ball was kind of that for him. Even he made a joke about how Goku. It's debatable that Goku is like a good dad, you know. But yeah, you're right. Like some of these, like I don't know about that because I had a dad, so but and we all had we I think we all had dads, I think. Um, but like I can see that happening. Like I can see when you watching Goku like I mean Goku like is like determination, like like protecting your family and friends. Try every day, try to improve, try to be the best. Like he's constantly trying to be better than he is. Like
Mm-hmm.
always, like he never stops. And like those are good qualities to look at, you know.
I wanted
So,
to, speaking of that, I wanted to ask y'all. I don't want to like derail your thing, Mill.
oh, it's all
Um,
good.
do you have more to
Yeah.
say before I?
Um, yeah, I do. Let me just I can let me just yeah, short it. I just um in saying I'm just gonna say like I know none of like no one in Toriyama family is listening, but um mm, um I just want to say like to his family like I'm sorry for your loss and grief. What you grieving right now? Um um but and we want like I appreciate your I just appreciate for creating something that meant so much to me. And it kind of like I want to just say thank you for creating something that became so important to me.
Absolutely. Like I don't have enough respect to give.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he's a modern day like Michelangelo or something. He's
yeah,
like literally
yeah.
like
I was thinking of that. Like
he should be considered a historic figure.
he really should. Like he. I was thinking that. I know people like the classical art community probably wouldn't put that, but he really should be on that. He really should be on that level. Um,
Absolutely.
like he really should be go down in the history of books. Like for what he did, like Dragon Ball, like took over the world. Like what? Like there ain't gonna be like what y'all said. Like there's no other anime no other manga or anime that can come close to what Dragon Ball. Now in the future, there may be someone creating. Um, maybe JJK can reach that for a younger demographics.
I don't
We
think
don't
so.
know. We don't know, but right now nothing beat Dragon Ball. Like One Piece is the number one manga in the world, but it don't come close to Dragon Ball.
Yeah. I mean that's the thing. That's like similar to the thing we talk about with like the big three. Like there's only one big three. Like because it had to happen in that time. And there's only one Dragon Ball. And I don't think unless shit like changes a whole lot, like I don't think that something like that can happen again in like the environment or like the cultural environment that we have now.
Yeah.
It's one of a kind, and I don't think that's going to change until like some wildly new shit happens.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah. 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 Excuse me. What were you going what were you gonna say, Vincent?
Oh, with how like specifically Goku, but even like how the rest of the characters were written as far as the dub goes.
Hmm.
You know how like the dub was changed a decent bit from the
Yeah.
original source material.
Yeah.
Goku specifically was pushed to be fairly Superman adjacent,
Yeah.
um, and made out to be more heroic and more moral than he actually is.
Hmm.
Um, in the manga and more than Toriyama meant him to be, but like if they didn't make those changes, I guess I don't really have a question, but just like take that prompt into consideration and tell me your thoughts. Like, do you think it would have changed a whole lot? Do you think it would have made it less popular? Do you think, like, you know what I mean? Just like, what do you think would change?
Mm.
Because, in all honesty, I think it was for the better as far as like
Yeah.
bringing it over here, having it be a sort of ambassador for anime.
Yeah.
Um, if they didn't do that, I'm not sure it would have been as much of like a blow up thing and caught so many people's attention.
Yeah. They needed like to sell it and to like for like to put it on Cartoon Network, to put it on like for kids, they needed to make Goku more Superman. Like the companies, like for the advertisement, for the like the people, the suits at Cartoon Network, the suits at television. You need to they Goku needed to be more Superman. Like he needed to be more noble and more heroic. Like he it couldn't be he couldn't like it couldn't be more wild, it couldn't be more kept Toriyama. It needed that change. And like it was a good change. And also like now that we grow like we can go back and like watch the sub, read the manga, and we can see what they did different. We can see the original. We can see what Toriyama originally wanted to do. You know.
Yeah.
So
Uh, I'm trying to think exactly like what changed with Goku. So I'm looking at a thing that kind of like goes down some of the changes.
the speech, like I know the Frieza speech is like more heroic than it would have been in the original version.
mm, okay, yeah, because it seems like from what I'm reading, they gave like some examples like how in the dub, in English dub, Goku's fighting Frieza to like save the universe. But in the Japanese one, he's more just mad that Frieza killed Krillin and doesn't care about anything else. And then they also said in the dub, um, the Namek arc. They say when Goku tells Gohan to leave in the dub, it seems like he's more doing it as like because he's like a parent basically.
Yeah,
But in the Japanese one, he said he's begging Gohan to leave because he's about to lose control of himself and he might kill Gohan.
yeah,
So it's pretty different.
Mhm.
yeah. Like I mean, Super kind of fucks him up a little bit, but like, as far as just like vibe goes, like he was definitely always kind of like Super.
Yeah. I think
Mhm.
Dragon Ball Z still be super popular. May not Goku as a character, may not, maybe like he's. I think Goku might still be as popular, but like may not as likable. If that makes sense.
Mm.
I think there might be more fans. I think there might be more Vegeta fans than Goku fans if Goku wasn't changed in the English dub. I mean,
Yeah.
people are calling Goku a bad father. So imagine if like he stayed like the way he was in the Japanese dub. So a lot of people already thought Goku was a bad father. So like,
Yeah. 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 But I don't know. At the time, did we think he was a like? At the time, I don't know. At the time did we think? I don't think at the time we thought Goku was like a bad father doing like the Saiyan and Nappa saga.
probably not. I think a lot of people just as they got older, kind of realized Goku wasn't like a great parent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think it came a little bit later.
yeah,
Yeah, cause my issue is like with Goku's fathering come way later. Later.
yeah. I don't think. Well, I mean, I don't know. I might ask people, but I don't know if anybody think Goku was a good father though, like a great father. But I don't think people thought he was like a bad father. So like, I guess if they kept him the way he is in Japanese dub, maybe more people would like know earlier on that he's a bad father, or think earlier on that he's a bad father.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Stuff.
I do want to real quickly address some people that was like kind of hating a little bit. I and Cap. Um, Nil just recently just talked about Omni and how Omni was affected by Akira Toriyama's death. So people were hating on social media. So Omni posted a tweet. It was a picture of like it was a meme picture of Crollo crying, like doing like a happy cry, and
Who's
basically,
Omni?
he's like a YouTuber who does like commentary on like
Yeah.
Is that
news.
one guy? The
Bald headed black. I don't know he bald headed,
He's
but
bald headed.
black bald headed black dude.
Actually, let me.
not the other guy, not the one that's like usually playing something in the background.
Nah,
Okay, so somebody I don't know.
yeah. So let me see, I bring this tweet up, but yeah, basically Omni posted a tweet talking about like basically like saying that what was the caption? Watching bozos on my timeline who tried to disrespect Toriyama immediately after his death get collectively packed by the entirety of the internet. Let me hold up. Let me show this.
No, if I see any of that shit, like immediate block, like I don't like whatever you're about. I don't need you in my life.
Yeah.
You can go somewhere with that. No, you can't go somewhere. You can go off a cliff with that.
So he posted that. Then somebody commented, said, I love Dragon Ball Z, but y'all gotta learn not to be this thin skinned. It's bad for your health to be this heated over something.
Shut the fuck up.
So people, like, obviously was like, disagreeing with him. And then he posted this. Where is it? There's like another tweet he posted because Omni, I think, responded to him. Where is this shit? Because Omni responded, and then he's I don't know what he said. Oh yeah. Oh wow, did the tweet get? Oh, that's crazy. Wait, they delete the tweet?
There's a word for this that he's doing.
Okay. Yeah. So Omni responded saying, "You don't understand. For a lot of us, without positive male role models in our life, Dragon Ball Z and anime helped shape our morals and values. As far as I'm concerned, Akira Toriyama is my dad, and anyone raised in the same vein is my brother slash sister. We protect blood." So this responded and said, "I don't know, but just don't hit the same when you have other things to worry about in your life. I mean, there's corruption and media bias and whole secret genocides going on. I kind of wish people were more heated about that."
I mean, like, yeah, but
Yeah.
there's a fucking there's a word for what he's doing. It's it's not called like a logical fallacy, but it's like it's a thing in debate that you're not supposed to do because it's not in keeping with the spirit of the conversation that you're having. Uh, what the fuck is the term? I don't remember the term, but it's basically just like your point doesn't matter because there's more like it's like, but what about this? And then like you try and
What about
ignore
is
everything they said.
Yeah.
what?
What'd you say, Legend?
What about ism?
Yeah, that thing.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
wow.
I'm a master of those.
Somebody really just said it. What aboutism is an argument to try and deny people the things they care about?
Oh
Disgusting.
yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
See, I called it. I know what it is, even if I don't know the word. My vocabulary is huge. I just don't actually know the words.
Yeah, like saying that somebody should be mad about like a big figure passing away because there's genocides going on is crazy.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. I mean, there are like really bad things in the life, but there are really bad things in life, and we should pay attention to that more. But like with Dragon Ball Z and Akira Toriyama, like unfortunately for like a lot of these genocides, like they don't they don't directly hit you or us or lot, but
Yeah.
for so many people, Dragon Ball hit them. You know that gonna hurt them. You know,
Yeah.
so
I feel like it's weird to like almost like I don't know if the word is downplay, but almost like downplay like what somebody cares about and say that they shouldn't care about it because there's something that is bigger going on. You know what I mean? That's like kind of because like basically it's person saying that like, hey, it's not if it's not something that's affecting like the entire world, it's not something that's like killing people, then we shouldn't really
yeah,
care about it.
This is
that
something
does.
I've been saying.
Yeah,
And something I think with it's I connected it to Iroh, but like you're allowed to have your hurt, even if
Hmm.
someone else is hurting more.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like you are allowed to like
yeah,
you're allowed to hurt and complain, even if somebody has it worse. Like
Hmm.
that that doesn't extend indefinitely, but like in a vacuum with peers, like yeah, you can, you know.
Hmm.
yeah,
It's kind of like that weird argument where it's like people say like, well, because you're rich, you can't complain about anything at all that happens in your life
yeah,
That too.
just because you're rich. It's like that. No,
yeah,
it's like that's not how that's not how life works.
yeah. That was about to say this. Like it's not how like work. Like people get like people just like it might not be significant to you, but things can affect people, and that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like the people that kind of like it's kind. I don't know. I feel like telling people what to grieve over, what to be sad over, is like weird as fuck because like
Yeah.
it's just like how people like there'll be some people that'll make like a joke, right? That might be offensive, and somebody
Mhm.
that like maybe who's maybe like the butt of the joke or who the joke is targeting might get offended, and if somebody's like, "Why are you mad? It's just a joke." It's like
Yeah.
you can't tell me what to be offended by. You can't tell me how to feel towards something.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's another thing he was like this person was saying, and in general that sucks, is that like you can't you don't get to comment on what I'm feeling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Because that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah. We different. We feel that. Yeah. Uh, I need to use the bathroom, but I got something else I need to say, but I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought that shit was like I was like why even I don't know. Sometimes I'd
Why
be
are you
like,
here?
yeah,
Go the fuck
I'm
away.
like why even comment that? Like
It's like
what does that have to do? What does like being sad for somebody passing away have to do with like being thin skinned?
I thought of something funny. Imagine someone like imagine a random person going into a funeral, going up to the podium and like making a speech about some like random shit. Like this wasn't even that sad anyway. Y'all should be sad about like blah blah blah. It's like, what the fuck are you here? Go away. Like this ain't
Exactly,
for you. Leave.
exactly. It's
Like you lucky you behind a screen or you get fucking like you get people with pitchforks and torches and they'd be fucking justified.
exactly. It's like you're really you're going out of your way to just like say some unnecessary shit that doesn't need to be said. I mean, that's Twitter, or I guess X, previously known as Twitter. That's what they do.
No, it's Twitter. I'm not. No, it's Twitter. I refuse.
Hey man, I mean,
My
Elon Musk is wrong.
URL says Twitter. I type in Twitter and it takes me there.
That's funny that it still does that. Even Google like it's like, nah, we're still going by Twitter.
You want to know why that is? Because someone else would make Twitter.
That's true. I'm guessing like they probably cause they don't own the name anymore. I'm assuming.
No, they do, because they have to. Otherwise, someone would make another Twitter.
Dude, imagine if that actually happened. Like some like they just like lost like the rights to like the name Twitter. If somebody just made another Twitter,
And then that fucking blew up.
that would be so funny. It's like basically it's basically like X, but it's just actually named Twitter. So it's like just old Twitter. That would be freaking crazy.
But, yeah, fuck that dude.
Yeah. Now there's this other video I want to say people are kind of divided. People are divided on not so much divided on the person making the actual response video. I mean, my fault. They weren't divided on the person that the response was for. They were divided on the response video itself and how they I guess approached the Toriyama disrespect.
Okay.
And then no, I'll just put this on the stream too. Actually,
Okay. I
but
remember.
let me wait for
I
Mel to get
thought.
here.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Cause I saw before. I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday, but I think I saw something on YouTube trending or just in my recommended. I thought I saw a thumbnail where like someone made a video. Like it seemed like he was about to go in on the people disrespecting Toriyama.
Yeah. Okay, so hold up. All
Is
right.
that
Oh,
the
they're bringing
Sean?
up Popo. Oh no,
Yeah.
this is
Now,
gonna get messy.
That did.
now, person
Yeah.
the person private their account after they posted this because they start getting a lot of backlash. But this is like the one that it's like most people are talking about. I want to know you guys' opinion on how this person responds to like the original tweet.
So
Okay.
tell me while I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? And I see this tweet come across my timeline that says, y'all are saying rest in power for a man who literally designed this racist ass character design. Now, we all watch Dragon Ball Z, so we've seen Mr. Popo before, but I can understand why this person got mad because this nigga looks like it. Look at this nigga. I can't believe
Oh
this
my
nigga
god.
paid
Oh, he's
disrespect
going in
Akira
on.
Toriyama on the day
All
of
right.
his death. Well, since you want to send Akira Toriyama off with that, let's see if we can send you off with this. Nigga, if you don't get your big ass Bridget from Trolls Rage, Shinron, Elder Guru, Majin Buu, Fat Gotenks, Hoggish, Great League, Janemba, Black Yajirobe, Luffy, Get for a Tank Man, Grimace, Queen, Big Mom, Gloria from Madagascar, PJ from a Goofy movie, Grow Sister, Rasputia, BFB the Fag Man, Steal from Juice, Phase
All
I
right.
Love, Big X the Plug. Look at this fat ass nigga. Fat nigga from 8 Mile. Built ass. The fuck up out of here.
Okay.
Oh
All right.
shit.
Well,
Oh shit.
he. I get
Oh
it. Like, cause like that's also not a valid argument. It's a what is it, ad hominem or something?
oh shit.
Oh,
Uh,
like when you don't attack like the actual point, you like go to something else.
well,
Yeah.
you attack them
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
like the point that they're making.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
Yeah.
but also fuck you, and it's funny. So like,
Yeah. Yeah. He went the guy with Deshaun, he went Daquan, that's right?
Yeah.
Daquan, yeah.
Yeah.
He went too hard, but it is like, oh my, it is funny. And the guy. Oh man, I want to lip shame a person, but you don't do yourself favors looking like that.
Yeah.
It's just,
what is it
but
called? Where it's like you're in the wrong, but it's funny.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
like based.
yeah,
Based is the word, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's based.
base. But yeah, like, cause one of the things that I went through is um, like one of the things that I went through is I listened to like mostly all the openings and endings from Dragon Ball,
Hmm.
all the from the Dragon Ball series and stuff. And I remember um like the dragon, like the from Dragon Ball, the Black General. The General popped up to me, and me and Micah, we know we feel some way about like. Well, I don't want to throw Micah into it, but I feel some way about how like black people are drawn with the menstrual lips and all that stuff. But like it was fun, like it was funny, like it didn't affect me like I still had love like the it didn't like oh I was like ooh this is bad, but it didn't it was like I still feel sad and still care for the man. It was like kind of like a blimp, and I kind of forgot about it
Yeah.
after after it, you
Yeah.
know.
Also, like, if you look at I don't know if Toriyama was drawing the Dragon Ball Super manga, or if I don't know if he's like helping with the designs, but it still is his like that still is like he still approves of it. If you look at Dragon Ball
Mhm.
Super, or even like yeah, it's Dragon Ball Super. If you look at the black characters that are drawn in that, like you can tell, you can definitely see like the that like they aren't racist looking. You know what I mean? They look like normal people. They're just black or with a
Yeah.
black hairstyle, whatever. So like obviously the pictures of black characters have gotten way better since like Dragon Ball.
Do you have any
Yeah.
examples?
Yeah. Let me.
The teacher, man, the teacher from the
Oh,
latest Dragon Ball movie.
they people keep on shipping for fucking Piccolo for some weird
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what his name is. He's like Goten's friend, I think. Okay, I probably
Yeah,
wow. Okay, yeah,
yeah,
I probably should have saw that coming. Actually,
yeah, yeah.
uh,
They're the general I'm talking about.
yeah, General Black. Oh,
Oh, his name is General Black. Oh
yeah,
my god. Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
uh,
that's bad.
I don't know his fucking name, but I know that he's like Goten.
Oh, I forgot about that guy too.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like typing fucking.
I hate that he's just
Oh
Goku Black.
yeah, they that really.
Go to,
Okay,
bruh,
Why'd
go
you
to
do that?
Google. Go to Google.
I
You on
guess.
Bing.
I guess. Oh, I misspelled Google. What the fuck?
Goggle.
Like damn it. Um. Yes, I'm talking just Goten's black friend. Shit, fuck it. Well, I mean, it is this
There it is.
chick. There's this girl. That's not Goten's friend, but this is this black chick who's oh, here we go, picture of them right here. Yeah, so this girl and this dude. Um,
Chalk.
yeah, that's his
His
name,
name is
Chalk.
Shot.
And her name's like Ruler.
Dude, all the fucking like come on, Toriyama.
Hey, got keep it
Content.
consistent. Got keep it consistent.
Yeah, he did that
Consistent.
shit in the Boo arc too. Fucking Erasa and what was the other was the
Scale.
Oh,
jock dude's name?
what was his name? I know you're talking about the long blonde hair.
Yeah.
Sharpener.
Yeah, Sharpener.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, come on.
Now I do find it
What are you
funny.
doing?
Now I do find it funny though that it seems like for some reason when it comes to like the classmates, they're always named after school supplies. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why is Mai in school?
Cause they gonna keep this weird my thing going on.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think Bomo's just like you need to start going to school to like get friends or something like that.
So this is from the Super manga.
Yeah.
She's an old lady.
Yeah, she's really old. She was older. Yeah, she really old.
She was an
Yeah.
adult. Like,
She
what's
was a full.
happening?
She was a full adult with like what's his name, Emperor Pilaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the fox guy name? I forgot what he was. The ninja fox.
Oh, I forgot.
Dog. Shu?
Yeah, Shu. What
I
happened
think.
to Shu? Is Shu even there?
I mean,
Or
he's a
they just
dog, so,
I
like.
mean,
oh
yeah, they're him and Pilaf are both there. They're just like they just stay at Bomo's house basically.
free
But like,
free lodging at Boma's. Okay, cool.
but shout out to they have to do this. They but they had some black characters in that. That was cool. He kind of got the fresh cut low key though. He got the little designs in the side. I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, it looked like artists, authors are like they understand. I still don't I will. I don't. I will not understand. I guess I won't ever understand why, like back in the day, or maybe even still now, why artists will still draw minstrel looking black people. I still don't understand that, but it does like look. It does like it seems like people like artists are getting like people in Japan are getting better with their drawing with their black characters.
Process.
Yeah.
I commend them on
Also,
that.
not defending it, but like Dragon Ball came out like in when I say Dragon Ball came out
80, 86.
in '80s. Okay,
Yeah,
so it probably
The
wasn't a
anime
lot.
came out in
So there probably
86.
wasn't like a lot of great depictions of black people just in general back then.
Dude, it was Japan. Like, you gotta,
yeah,
like...
So like
It's Japan.
they probably didn't have like nothing really to go off of outside of fucking like the racist shit, the minstrel shit.
yeah. I mean, they have Muhammad Ali and Michael Jackson, but you know,
I want
yeah.
to say, did they even know? Okay,
They knew Michael Jackson. They knew Muhammad Ali.
I know they knew Michael Jackson, but I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious if they knew Michael Jackson was black or not. And the reason why I say that is because there are white people in America who just found out like 5 years ago that Mariah Carey was biracial or that Mariah Carey was black.
Oh, they didn't know
So
that. Wow,
yeah, and they're from America. So
wow,
I don't
that's
know if
crazy.
did they know Michael Jackson was black or they just thought he was like a darker skinned like Indian or something.
Yeah,
I
when you
don't.
don't know, you don't, like... Unless they're, like, black, like, fucking... Like, hard to see in a dark room black. Like, they just won't know. They'll just think, like, something else.
Yeah, so
If
like
they're, like, not familiar at all with, that type of person.
yeah, like you'd be surprised. I mean, like you'd be surprised how like I guess separated Asia is. Like there's a video that kind of went viral of like there's a white woman that was like in China, right? And she was walking around and she spoke Chinese. But dude, when I tell you like the reaction of like the Chinese kids to like seeing a white woman was like fucking insane. They're like I think one of the Asian kids was like, "What planet are you from?"
I mean, yeah, like, you want to talk about, like, fucking being a minority in America, like, it's not. Try being a minority in fucking
Age.
Asia or Japan or China. Like,
Yeah, those. Yeah,
black people will have fucking Japanese people coming up and just, like, touching their hair without asking.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, psychotic shit. Like, they will treat you like a fucking...
Sideshow. Something
Yeah,
that they
like,
never seen.
yeah.
Yeah. Cause like Asia is on Asia is like on that level. Cause I know Japan is like 97% Japanese or something crazy high 90s%.
Yeah.
And like China, I don't know, but I'm guessing that China and Korea and places like that are pretty much the same. You know?
I think Korea's slightly better, but not by much. And then China's, like, crazy. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, like I heard surprisingly I heard that Japan is actually worse than Korea. I might have to fact check that. But like I heard there's like full on like just restaurants that are just like, yeah, if you're not Japanese and like you can't come in.
Oh, the trash take people be saying that shit. They be saying like, "Oh, you're foreigner?" No.
Yeah.
Which is like wild.
Especially with not just with restaurants, like the big one is trying to find a place to rent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They'll just tell you to fuck off.
Yeah. Like they was talking about like in one of the trash takes like Connor and I forget the other he ain't a part of the
Joey.
trash take. Not Joey. Their friend, he's the British guy.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
like
ain't
their
talking
other
about.
friend. I forgot what his name. I forgot what his name. He also has like this Japanese YouTuber, but they were doing Hokkaido shit, and they was just saying like it was hard for them because it was hard to get a hotel because they was foreign, you know, and shit, and like it's like what I'm getting from them is like with Japanese people, because like especially you're not from like a big city, or like not from a big city like Tokyo. You're not used to foreigners. You're used to strictly Japanese people. It's like,
Especially back then. Like, you'd see one in your lifetime, maybe.
yeah, it's like
In the
it's
fucking 80s? Like,
oh my, yeah.
no. You just don't know those people.
80s is like the 80s is where like 80s is like wanted to go to Japan during the 80s with the Yakuza and all that shit. 80s, like the Yakuza shit is crazy, but but like for Japanese people, it's like that's a big fucking thing to see a foreigner. Some people just like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not trying to. I don't understand you. I'm not gonna try to speak English or whatever. Like I don't. Yeah, I'm just not dealing with that.
Pretty much. That's crazy that they're like, that Japan has like English as like a pretty important like school class, even though
Yeah,
they're
but
like
they don't use it. Yeah,
pretty xenophobic. Like,
but it's
Yeah.
like,
what is this?
yeah, but like people go like a lot of people went to like Spanish. I didn't do well in Spanish, but a lot of people have to like a lot of people had to pick a language for their electorates, and people that went to like 4 years of Spanish don't really know how to talk Spanish, you know.
Yeah. It's just very interesting. Like, especially like in this day and age, you would think because like you know the world and just countries now are way more diverse than it used to be, and because social media is so big, you can like see other cultures and races and ethnicities just by going online. You would think that would make people like less racist, but
No, they found echo chambers now.
Yeah,
It's making them more racist.
yeah. Like Japan and a lot of these Asian countries got with like these like super supremacist racist people in America. You know how people like the white supremacists want like all only white. You know, they
Mhm.
want that here. Well, Japan and China and like they got that. Well, they don't got it all, but they got. But like the supremacists would take like 90. They would take 97% all white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They would take that. So it's crazy. Like it just being from America. It's crazy that like it's crazy that a country could just be high 90s, just ethnicity. That's kind of like, wow, you only got really only one flavor in your country. That's crazy.
Flavor. Calling it flavor is wild.
Yeah, might not have been the best thing, but
Sure, you
yeah,
got one flavor.
yeah. Like in the United States, we got like fucking 30 plus, more than that.
United States is a melting pot.
Hmm.
Always has been.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's very like I get a lot of people hate on America, and there are reasons there are like things to dislike about
Yeah,
America,
there's legitimate criticisms.
but at the same time, it's like just like in other countries, there are a lot of things to dislike. But there's also a lot of things to like that makes you like happy that you
Yeah.
actually were raised like in the country, depending on what country you're in. Some countries are just like fucked up in general, but for America,
Yeah, there's nothing to like about North Korea.
yeah, like there's some countries where it's just like fuck, man,
I
like
feel, yeah, I feel sad for y'all. Yeah, yeah, I feel sad. Like, yeah,
but if you're born in America, even if you're like born like in a more lower income, like family, you you have more opportunities to do. You know what I mean? To get money or do something. You know what I mean?
yeah. Basketball Micah know this person, but Vincent won't know. But Bam Adebayo come from like a small town in North Carolina. He said his mom raised him on like 12,000 a year. Now he a multi-millionaire for playing basketball.
Yeah.
America, it like we hate on America, and like Vincent said, there's legit reasons, very legit reasons. There's for me, there's really deep, legit reasons. But it's crazy that you can be dirt poor, but in a couple of years you can be a fucking millionaire.
Especially,
It's fucking wild.
especially with internet, like how popular streaming and like just making content is.
Yeah.
And also, you can make content from like other countries, like you'd be in other countries too, and make content. But like,
Yeah. Like there's legit millionaires down all. There's even billionaires in this country that have been legitimate have been poor or homeless, and now they're like fucking millionaires. It's crazy. Like it's literally one of the few places on earth that you can do that. It's like it's definitely the number one place on earth that you can do that. That's why people come here.
they don't call it the American dream for nothing.
For real.
Which is a statement that's like not. I mean, I don't know. It's still a somewhat valid thing.
Legend laugh.
Yeah, I didn't realize
So you got tired?
how I feel about this character. This new android character.
That's an android.
Yeah, he's a new villain in Dragon Ball Super.
That's a fucked up name they gave him.
Yeah, I don't like the way he draws.
I'm Beta Man. Like,
That's
what are you doing?
Like that's how he looks like outside of his like uniform.
Look like. I guess he looked like a villain. I might get into Super. I know Toriyama didn't draw the Super manga. What was the artist's name again? Toritaro. Am I correct? But he's the one that did the fan made stuff that was like AF.
Oh,
I think
I
that
did
was
not
him.
know.
I think Toritaro was the one that made like AF was like it was real. It was just fan made. I think.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know like the truth or really anything about AF. Like I know that there was a silver Super Saiyan 5.
Yeah.
Vizor or whatever, like Goku son or whatever.
I don't even know that. I think that's all I knew. And I think there was a Super Saiyan 6 too, for some fucking reason.
Yeah, I know the concept. I mean, I'll say like looking back on it, it makes it's like funny that we fell for because like AF stood for April Fools.
Fools,
But like somebody
yeah.
took it and ran with it because I think the whole thing was like it was Goku's like grandson or something, and then like the white Super
Goku
Saiyan.
Jr.
Yeah, like the white Super Saiyan was like he was actually evil. It like turned him evil or something. It was a bunch of shit. I think what happened is that people didn't believe it until that leak. Well, I'm not saying leaked, but that footage of that special episode of GT came out, and people thought that was AF episode 1.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, there's a special episode of Dragon Ball GT that came out that basically shows like the future of Dragon Ball after GT. So like Pan's like an old lady, and she has a grandson that basically looks like Goku.
And there was a movie, I think.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. No, yeah, they're talking about. I think there was a movie because like it's like with Goku Jr. and like his friend going like this weird adventure or something.
Yeah.
And then like Braw's grandson, because Braw is around
Vegeta
Pan's age,
Jr. for
right?
some reason.
Yeah, Vegeta Jr. And like they both meet like at a tournament, and like it's literally just Goku, Vegeta, but with giant heads.
Yeah. And
But
they can go Super Saiyan.
yeah, so people saw that and was like, "Oh my god, Dragon Ball AF actually is real."
Yeah. Okay. What I'm getting is that I think Toritaro, he like um he he made fan made off the myth of AF.
Yeah,
Oh, so that one figure actually was of this, whatever this is.
yeah. Figure on the picture I showed, the picture I took of.
Yeah, because he
Yeah,
has the weird skirt thing. I don't know, whatever that is.
yeah. To be fair, it's not a bad design. Like it's not. It's like it's not, I mean, I still like Super Saiyan 4 more, but I do like this more than like a lot of the Dragon Ball Super designs.
I mean, yeah, because I mean it's based off 4. Like you'd have to add a whole lot to make it significantly worse.
True. Like they went all out with this shit.
Yeah.
But
I have. I wanted to talk. I want to talk about give Toriyama respect. Like, yes, he could not write women very well, but we have to give him respect for hitting home run after home run after home run for female designs up until like pretty much up until Super.
yeah,
Like, we could argue. Oh, you good, Mel?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good. Y'all
Okay,
can hear me.
all right.
yeah,
I'm talking about Toriyama with his designs hitting home run after home run
Yeah.
with his girls. We can argue about which is better. Like, we all got our preferences,
Yeah.
but I think we can come together and say, I can admit Chi-Chi is very hot.
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
Especially last World Tournament in Dragon Ball Chi. Best
I mean,
Chi.
we got our preferences, but like I'd say all of them. Like every single one looks good,
yeah. Like I don't
and
think.
like
Yeah.
I'll even say Videl with her haircut looks good.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
it as much, but like I think even that still looks good.
Mhm.
I think
Right. Yeah.
he set an incredible standard for waifus. And
You're
Oh
right.
like
yeah,
it's crazy that Evangelion was the one that kicked off the waifu wars when like I guess we're just spoiled for choice in the Dragon Ball fandom.
oh yeah. Because even the villains are like,
Yeah.
damn.
What's her name? Zarya.
Android.
Um Android
Android.
18.
Yeah.
That's like she would
Know how?
probably win the popular vote, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think.
Yeah. You know how many girls just dress
See,
cosplay?
now I gotta hold on. You already know what I gotta do now.
What you gotta do.
Chat. You already know I gotta let people know who the real MVP in my opinion is. But see, if you were, hold on, I'm gonna stream it. But see, like, if you ain't a gamer or you ain't play Dragon Ball games, then
Oh, I
like
know who you're
then
talking
like you
about.
don't know
Homa.
about this, but you don't know about this. But see, look, I see you gotta put people on. You gotta put people on
I know what you're talking about, bro.
because Toa got that to her. You know what I mean? She got that like come on, like stop playing with me, dog.
Yeah.
I don't personally feel a connection to her, but also fucking I hate that this is happening with Google Images now.
What?
That
Oh,
it's just
bunch of
getting
AI.
flooded with fucking hate that. But like I don't want this to
Is that Heroes?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Okay.
I don't
Sorry.
want this to turn into like us arguing which is better because like we have plenty of time to do that. What I want to say is that Toriyama didn't miss.
Mm-hmm.
At least not until like Super.
Yeah, definitely did. That was actually going to be the thing I was going to say because I know I asked y'all like what was like one thing that y'all like really liked about Toriyama, whether it be like him as a person, one of his mangas, or just like whatever. And I was definitely going to say like, the character designs.
Character designs like up until like there's not a bad one up until like I have no complaints up until like I guess there's a little bit that I don't like so much in GT.
Hmm.
Um like the one bat thing,
Bad thing.
the things that Goku met before Baby. They like cheated at the weird board game.
I did not
Not
remember
the like
those.
this.
They're like green, fat,
They're my guy.
not bat, fat.
Oh, bad thing. My fault.
They're like
I don't know. I'm
I
feeling.
feel like that's gonna come up with some weird fan art. Yep,
Uh,
I called it. Look at that. Look at those two. They're right there. I called it. They're little fucking. They're like shapeshifters, and one of them like I think turns into pliers that they use to like yank out his tail.
Ew.
oh, okay. I don't know what they're called though, but now they're
They're
talking
like
about
weird. Yeah, maybe they're like raccoons. Maybe they're
wait,
like green raccoons.
fucking. Oh shit. This
Oh,
thing.
this?
Yeah, these fucking. I don't like how they look at all.
I kind of
Look.
remember this.
Yeah, I don't like them. Um, but I mean, aside from this, like, Oob got a fucking glow up. Um,
Yeah.
at least some of the dragons were cool.
Yeah, the dragons are cool.
mm,
I mean, go on, say your piece, Micah.
what?
GT designs that hit hard.
Oh, I mean, you already know. You already know I had to go. You already know what. I mean, I'm gonna put it on here, but like, if people know me and they know the stream, they already know who my favorite character in Dragon Ball period is. So it only makes sense that I put like second best is the third best design in Dragon Ball
Oh yeah.
GT. Like, come on, like, dude, come on, man. Like, stop playing with my boy.
Why are his shoulders are bothering me for some reason?
Why do he have the Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows?
I mean, why
Cause
not? But like,
I mean, like that means when you lose your eyebrows, I mean you fire. I mean you boss.
okay, his shirt is actually bothering me now. Straight
He
up,
also
I thought he had a sleeveless shirt and then he had like really long gloves, but no, he just has shoulder holes.
Yeah.
he has hair attendants.
That's fine. Hair antennas are cool.
I like. I don't know. Like it feel like it should be more on like females, but I guess it's cool to have it on a male. You know.
Oh, whoa. That sounds a little. Huh. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, 17 is a pretty boy, so come on, man. Come on, man. He did before
He would
Aizen.
definitely, he would definitely film himself.
How did you
You know
miss
what?
all that hair though? Like when you do that,
Yeah,
But see, that's the
they
thing.
could have
but you know,
animated it like it.
He
They could
did
have
miss it.
animated it falling back into his hair or falling back into his face.
They
yeah,
could
it just
have,
kind of slipped
but
that. But you know, like 17 and Super is where I like 17. So
yeah, it's come on, man. The drip don't. Ooh, see, like now if he looked like this, too, if he had the mask on, maybe took the mask off.
I did not see that. I wasn't. I didn't watch this
Oh, we'll talk
when it
about
was
that.
on Toonami. I
Like,
missed this
how hyped
episode.
would you be if the first time they showed him in Super and he just looked like this, like
If
for
it
no reason?
for no reason, I don't know. I probably wouldn't like it.
No,
Nah.
like just like they showed up at his house and the first time he's revealed, he just looks like this.
Yeah, nah, I'm good on
Yeah.
that. Cause I do prefer original 17 more than this one.
Okay, I think that would be funny. It would
It
just be
would.
Oh my god.
like no explanation, absolutely nothing said about it. He's just like, "Hey, what's up?" Like it's normal.
I do love that that Super 17 is like actually somewhat popular. Like I know they just announced him for the mobile Dragon Ball game, and fans were freaking the fuck out. Like when he was revealed, I was watching like a live reaction of like people at the showcase, and they were freaking the fuck out. So
Okay.
I was like, oh okay, respect to my boy 17.
Shout out.
But yeah, you know, I had to. Oh man, the Super Saiyan 4, we already know about that. Like we know, we don't gotta.
I mean,
Like
I think we should. I think we do gotta, cause like
great. I
we're
love it.
here. We're
I love it
here.
more.
Mhm.
Um,
I don't know if it's my favorite Super Saiyan, but I love it more than Blue. Way more
oh yeah,
than Super. Like I love 4. It's yeah, I love 4. Oh, and the fusion. I forgot when they fuse.
dude,
Shit.
fucking like we could argue about like who looks
I don't
cooler,
like Vegeta.
Gogeta or Vegito,
Mhm.
but we can't argue if we're talking about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like that just blows them both out of the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Look at that red hair. Fucking blood. The color coordination looks so fucking good.
Yeah. I will say I don't like Vegeta Super Saiyan 4. I just don't like the pants. I don't like the leather pants.
They're a
You can be wrong.
little too tight for you.
Yeah, yeah, it's like he got Prince pants on and like, yo, nah.
I mean, Prince of all Saiyans, so you know.
True, you right.
I will agree that Goku rocks it better,
Yeah.
but I won't agree that he looks bad. I think he looks good too.
I, yeah, I like it. I won't say I like Goku way better. I just say I like Goku way better, but you're right. This is fire. This I don't know if it's my favorite transformation, but I love this. I wish the thing is like it's so radical. You know, you get what I'm saying? It's so different. It was like with Super, they just went safe. With GT, they just said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna go crazy with this shit,"
Yeah.
and I
Dude,
love it.
this looks like it's peak. This looks like it is the final form. Like people say, I'm not even using my final form, or I haven't even turned into my final form yet.
Mhm.
This looks like it deserves to be the final form.
It
Yeah,
does. Like going back to like the roots of like you know them turning into apes.
But I
yeah,
mean, specifically, like not just Super Saiyan 4, but like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This looks like limit broken, pushed to the max, power beyond power.
Hmm.
Like It's not too much, but you could definitely tell that it's like far beyond anything else.
Yeah. It just looks like it just has like it just has like that. I don't know, like it might also be a red hair because that's something we've never seen before either.
Yeah.
So like it just kind of like makes it look like okay, yeah, this is like this is it. This is like the final battle.
Sparkles too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, obviously I know it's not canon, but people know that because Heroes is basically just what they call fan service. A lot of other characters got Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Don't look as good. So looks a little decent. Gohan looks. I think Gohan's looked kind of weird, and Broly's just looked. I don't know.
I mean, Broly's another example of.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, he like all his forms. Like, you got that figure, and like you
Even
could
Bio.
argue. You could argue. Well, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that movie. Don't worry about it. But like for everything else, like non Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, the weird blue Super Saiyan, which is cool as fuck. Like Broly did it first, and he did it best.
Yeah.
Like he rocks the blue hair better than anybody else does.
Facts.
And then we know fucking hulked out freak Broly, who has like like an arm bigger than Goku. He could
That shit.
he could choke slam like 4 people at the same time.
That was insane.
Like people like don't realize like how fucking like humongous. I don't think people realize how humongous Broly is. Like
It's my favorite thing in Budokai 3. He's just like he's fucking enormous, and you could just like walk him forward, and he shakes the screen. It's just like, oh fuck, he's big.
this is also underrated form that people don't talk about of Broly. It's like in between his blue and like alternate form. It's like he's not as but it's kind of almost like Trunks looking.
This one?
Yeah.
I think this is just Super Saiyan.
Okay. Because I know it's like after or he ain't go into blue. So I'm assuming it's like after blue.
I don't know. I think this is just Super Saiyan, but like it's just in like the second Broly movie for some reason.
Yeah, they didn't really explain like what this was exactly.
They don't have to, because like they all look good.
Yeah.
This one looks good too.
This is like that was like the second Broly movie where like Gohan faced him, right?
And Videl
Gohan
should have been turned into a fucking splatter.
Videl, yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Dude, he hit her multiple times.
Oh, he actually hit her?
Oh
Damn.
yeah, it was
But they'll be taking some beatings, bruh. God damn.
No, she was fine. Like she wasn't knocked out or anything. It's like, what's happening? What is this?
Burdell got stronger, so I fucking with Gohan got stronger. Got
I guess.
endurance. Got that stamina.
But like he actually hit her with the arm bar.
Yeah, it was like shit that would shit that would like knock out like Kid Trunks or Goten.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Talk about the Goten, the fusing Trunks and Goten. Oh my god. I mean, the fusing both of Gotens was like fucking disappointing, but seeing that out of a fucking kid, it was like one at the time one of my favorite things ever about Dragon
X
Ball.
is cool. I like him being like basically Sonic.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 3.
He got that weird like black and purple, light blue, whatever hair.
It works. It
Yeah.
It
fits.
worked.
That was like the main thing that like attracted me to the character was like his hair. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Black with purple on the side
You,
is kind of cool.
you go down to the where it's like
Oh,
he's drawn in super, like down in the on the other side.
oh, where do you
Right
see
there.
it? Hold
I
on.
gotta like that one maybe.
Wait, which one?
Normal form where he's drawn like in super, I think.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I was having super then.
Right
Okay,
there.
they
Yeah, that one. Over on the side there.
what? This one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why does he look worse? He looks
hmm.
worse. He looks worse than look at his
I don't like
original.
the. I don't like the muscles, but
The muscles are okay. He's always been jacked.
Yeah,
But like his hair looks worse.
yeah. It's not.
yeah.
It's not. Hold on. Let me get back. He doesn't have as much hair. Looks like his hair gets shorter, and
I don't
also it's
know. It
like
does. There's not as much detail on the hair.
yeah.
Yeah, he got like a
Why?
haircut or something.
Cause look right here. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's a fan made or not, but like it's way more. It's like way more straight up and spiky.
Yeah.
Like it just goes like straight up and spiky. But then like in this fucking super, it's like weird. It's like more messy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And then and then it gets even shorter right here.
Is
That's
that from
fine because
Hero?
he's older.
Is that Heroes?
Yeah,
Did they do that? Okay. I got. Yeah, I might have to check out Heroes.
yeah. I only watch the cutscenes because like I mean I don't play the game, so but
Why you got a shirt on now?
don't know.
As he mature, like I don't want to walk out. I walk outside with a
Why did
no
he have a
shirt
shirt?
on.
Cause like yeah, cause like they maybe like they had more sleeves.
Mm.
Well, no, because like that doesn't. The fusion outfit isn't affected by what they're wearing.
Hmm.
At
Oh,
least not
okay.
usually.
That's probably why Xeno Gotenks.
What does being Xeno have to do with fusion mechanics?
Oh,
Honestly, nothing. But like, it's just a different universe. You know, it's like a whole different universe. So I guess like
Micah,
Okay, so
it's a,
in
like
their universe they get a shirt.
basically.
yeah, Micah. Before you go,
Mm.
before you change, can you go down to like the final Dragon, like just Dragon Ball Z, though, like teen, yeah,
This one?
yeah. That episode, just seeing those two, that was really cool. Seeing them like grown up, like look
Yeah,
like teenagers.
we wanted this, but then
Yeah, we wanted this.
GT gave us this.
I
I
mean,
don't, I'm not mad at Goten's hair. Like Trunks looks the same. Trunks always kind of look good, you know.
I don't like his shorts.
Where's the muscle though? Where's like the muscles they had?
Yeah, that's true. They gave him long shirts, long
Yeah,
sleeve shirts.
I just remember in the episode they was talking about girls, and that was like kind of like funny.
Mm.
I mean, they're at that age,
Yeah,
and girls should be all fucking over them. Like,
for
Yeah.
real.
Unpopular opinion. I actually think Trunks held Goten back power wise. I think
maybe.
I think Trunks kind of like being like the leader. I think if Goten was like I don't want to say a different friend, but I feel like Goten had way more potential. But because he was always like hanging out with Trunks and Trunks was just getting into mischief and like bringing Goten along, Goten didn't really do a lot.
Possibly.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying, but I just feel like Goten's wasn't about that life. I think he was just a happy-go-lucky boy, and he just wanted to have fun.
That could be. Cause even like with when they were both fighting each other, uh
He was keeping up.
Goten
Like
was
he was.
Goten was about to beat Trunks, and then Trunks was Super Saiyan, and kind of like went against
Yeah.
the rules because they both could go Super Saiyan, like, but like only Trunks did for that split second or whatever.
Yeah.
At
Also,
minimum, they're equal.
yeah. Also,
And
I
he's
do
a year
like.
younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like Goku Kai, Ki or Gi, whatever,
This blue
in the
one.
final. Yeah,
The blue
I do
one.
like it. Yeah.
That's an alternate costume in Budokai 3.
Oh, that actually is something I was gonna actually. Well, we can get. Was there anything else I want to talk about in terms of like we didn't really do like
Oh,
what was my favorite thing about Akira Toriyama, but like I know me and Vince have said designs. I don't know if yours is the same
mine,
way.
mine's is his sense of adventure.
Okay.
All right.
Um, I really was. I like the way he created different like um, and this is what I think what Oda got the most from um Toriyama is like him just creating these worlds and creating these places and um going like getting travel around the world and having Goku and Bulma going on adventures and
Mm.
it disappeared in Dragon Ball Z because Dragon Ball Z is all about like fighting, but it was there. It was still there, especially in Namek. You know, Namek was an interesting place to look at,
Mm.
Oh
but
yeah.
I I did enjoy seeing like the worlds that he like created. It's like pretty cool. Also, like learning what I learned is like him drawing vehicles and like people saying like
Dude,
how hard
motorcycles all the time.
and like how hard it is to draw detailed vehicles the way he did.
Oh yeah. Like fucking fuck that. I'm never doing that. I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, like that's the reason why I want to go to the manga, because like I just want to appreciate like Toriyama really was super skilled at drawing. He was like a master at drawing shit.
Dude,
He's
he
like
loved drawing motorcycles.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. I do yeah. Um, I want to appreciate that more and like like the shit that he would draw like that the Boma motorcycle is really cool. You kind of want it. It's futuristic, you know.
Yeah. I
It's
fuck
You
with
know,
that.
futuristic, but it doesn't feel like super. It doesn't
future.
feel sci-fi.
Yeah, futuristic retro, kind of.
Yeah, it's almost like that thing that Fallout does.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah,
there's a word for it. I don't remember.
but
No, you're
yeah,
definitely right. He did love he did love drawing these vehicles.
Hold on, I'm gonna send a few things in chat.
God
and
damn
it's
it.
yeah that the bike. I remember the bike is cool, especially like you don't have to draw these vehicles because like um Goku and them can fly, but he just enjoyed it.
Hmm.
Here, I sent a bunch of them over here.
Okay.
Oh, that Harley looked dope. Yeah, like this made me like there's a sense of adventure and like one like him like there's a sense of adventure and like there's a world there, you know. Um, what I like, what I'm into, I'm out of like seeing fights and shit now. Um, but really into like the adventure element or like I don't know the slice of life or like just seeing people just do shit.
Mm.
And what I like about the picture is like they're just it's just like they're just enjoying life. I kind of like I did that.
Yeah, Danny's are good.
The man
Damn
could
right
fucking
there.
draw.
Call him a master for a reason.
And like he could legit fucking draw. Like like the robot, like the fourth one, the robot is like a robot, um, like motorcycle.
Dude, they had those in the Kakarot game.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, you could
Oh
ride around in
shit.
one of these.
Oh, that's tight.
yeah, yeah.
You could
Also, his
also
shit.
you could drive around too. It was really pointless.
But also like his contribution to video games,
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
dude, when a Dragon Quest game gets like released, it's like an unofficial public holiday. Like just nobody goes to work. It's just like no, it's Dragon Quest Day.
Hmm.
Dragon what do you do? Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Dude,
What's up?
Chrono Trigger is still talked about. Like
And I don't think
it's
it.
just the one.
Yeah, so it hasn't even had a new game.
No, it's just like I should probably play it at some point, but like
Yeah.
it's huge still.
Yeah, like like Dragon Quest still doesn't. I don't know what about Dragon Quest that doesn't like really interest in me, but Chrono Trigger does. Chrono Trigger does. Chrono Trigger is something that I'm like, Chrono Trigger is something interesting that I want to kind of like want to see.
Yeah.
Dragon
You
Quest
know.
to me seems very comfortable. If you're into that certain type of thing, it seems exceedingly comfortable, like
Mm.
expected, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, and before I went to the bathroom, there was something that I wanted to say about it. Yeah, this might it sound morbid, um, but it's not. But I'm just gonna say it. I'm like it sounds morbid, but I'm happy that I feel this way. I'm happy that I feel sad. I'm not happy that I'm sad. I don't enjoy feeling sad. I don't enjoy like almost crying or feeling like I want to cry or I don't enjoy it. But I'm glad that I care. And
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad to see that people care just as much as me or even more. Like that is heartwarming to see, and it's heartwarming that I care this much about a man that I really don't know. I really don't know. I had never talked about it. He's one of the person that I did want to see, but I ain't gonna see him like one of those celebrities. But I'm glad like there's something heartwarming and there's something that like oh I care. This I could have just when I saw this I could have like I've been off Dragon Ball for a while. It hasn't been like it hasn't been in one of my interests in anime. It's still there, you know. It's always there. Like when we talk about anytime we talk about Dragon Ball, it's always gonna peek in there, but it hasn't been like the focus of it, you
Yeah.
know. Um, but the fact that I fucking cared about someone that I really didn't know, but I care. Like he felt like a father figure. Is really like that was heartwarming, and like it's heartwarming to see that around the world. It's like it's something like it's like one of the things that it make you proud of humanity and proud of people. Like we care so much. It's the same thing that what happened with Kobe. Like there was like I went like there was this thing where like there was like 100 maybe even thousand of fans that went to the Staple Arena, and they was just it was like they was in mourning, they was memorialized, they was like just there celebrating Kobe. So and it was like wow, that's amazing. And I just like that feeling.
Mm. Yeah, no, I definitely understand what you mean. Like, it's a day, like it's a time for mourning, but also a time to like you know acknowledge and celebrate what they contribute to like this to this planet.
Yeah. Yeah, like he giving his flowers. I know people be saying let's give people their flowers before they die, but it's great to see. Well, I you can make a case that people been getting Toriyama his flowers even before he died. But it good to it good to see people care about this shit. It good to see people like me, like us, just fucking care.
Yeah.
Like this could have just been like this could have just been a blimp, but like just a Toriyama died. Oh, okay, boom. But no, the the internet and the world kind of paused for a little bit and was
Mm.
like, hold on, this is important. This make me feel something. I care about this guy. I have to figure out my emotion. I have to show my appreciation. I have to tell people I care. Like it's big. Like I really don't think people understand. I don't know if I understand. I don't know if all of us understand how big Toriyama is, but he's really huge. And it's not. I don't. It's not being stated like in the past 50 years. He's one. He. I don't know if I'm just saying this out of my ass, but he feel right now. He feel like one of the biggest person that ever lived in the last 50 years. He feels that important.
Mm.
He really do. Right now, he really do. He feel that important, and I feel like it. I feel like people not. I think I'm seeing that, but I feel like it's not being stated. Like Toriyama was a very like what Vincent said. Like he changed the world. Like what Vincent said. Like if Dragon Ball wasn't created, shit would be different. It feel
Oh,
like that is
definitely.
true. It feel like that is true. He really was in the last 50 years one of the most important person in this on Earth. Like he really was. And I
Hmm.
love that he was just a quiet, just wanted his privacy and just kept to himself.
Yeah.
That's cool too. That what I gotta say.
Okay. Uh. Yeah. I
He
mean.
created greatness.
Yeah. Recipes of Akira Toriyama, man. Like,
Thank you.
there's a statement by I think it was Kishimoto that I think would be a good way to like end this segment. Let me find it. Where is it? Uh, Oh, okay, yeah. This would be a perfect way. I mean, do you guys have anything else you want to say regarding Akira Toriyama?
Um,
No, not really.
I mean, there's always more to say.
Yeah.
I guess nothing like right now.
Okay. Well, yeah. Rest in peace to Akira Toriyama, and I was just saying this like with something that Oda said that I think is like a good way to send this off. I hope that heaven is just as pleasant as you envisioned it in your manga.
Yeah.
I'd be perfectly content if the underworld were, or not the underworld, the afterlife, worked similar to how he envisioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah. And a man that made this many people happy and people cared about, I felt like he definitely deserved a place in heaven for what he did.
Mm, shoot. Well, I didn't get my gift back. Oh, I was gonna bring up the Avatar thing. Cause I did say the Avatar topic that people were talking about. I want to know you guys' opinion. Which element do you think is the weakest in Avatar?
Are you talking about that Shadman thing? Or not Shadman, Shadiversity, where they did like tests?
No,
However,
I haven't even heard of that.
No, they did a weird thing where they like threw. It wasn't it wasn't like a definitive or like I think they basically just wanted a reason to like light stuff on fire. Um, they're trying to see which element like baseline is the deadliest.
Oh, okay.
Um, weakest, just like
You can go by like each nation, or you can go by well, yeah, let's go by nation or tribe or whatever you want to call it.
uh,
um,
uh,
I don't. I think water. I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know, but I feel like water is pretty strong if you include like blood being blood bending. It's crazy.
I'm going with air for both. I think the air nation is the weakest, and I think the air that like by like if you put equal energy into it and do like the same thing with each element
Mm-hmm.
or like the very baseline of each element, I think air is the weakest.
Okay. Yeah, I would also say air. I know. Was it with this one guy I watched named Classic D Man? He actually said he thinks air is the strongest. I forgot his reason. But yeah, I think he said like he thinks okay, yeah. Let me, cause this is where I think this is like when it kind of started, but I saw a lot of other people talking about it too.
Well, folks, it's about that time, and I got tagged in this.
So hold up. Okay, y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one today, and it says, which nation is the weakest in Avatar? Let me get this We're all not in agreement that it's the Water Nation. I was really hearing people out here saying it was the Air Nation. I can see why some people are saying this because the Air Nomads are pacifists. But we've seen if they weren't, they would be cooking most of these nations on the battlefield mainly because of the fact that their attacks can't be seen. Hell, one of the most unique and powerful firebending techniques possible can be blocked with just air. That's why Sozin had to sneak them on a Fire Nation's most powerful day. Even then, Monk Gyatso was still catching plenty of bodies, so it's definitely not the Air Nation. But the Water Nation literally limits their own people due to sexism. Most of the Water Tribe don't even know their true potential. Man, they had prep time, the elemental counter to the Fire Nation directly, and home field advantage, and they still were losing. Boy, they're getting cooked surrounded by water. Then if somebody kills the Moon Spirit, they're done. If Aang wasn't there to save them, there was no chance of them making it out of that. Yeah, it's most definitely the Water Nation.
Hmm.
Okay, I forgot. If we're just talking about Nation, I did forget that they used Sozin's Comet for the Air Nation.
Mm-hmm.
That's a legitimate. I was actually also gonna say water until I remembered that the Air Nation was taken out first. But
Mm.
I think I will say the Water Nation probably,
Okay.
just because. Yeah, I mean, um, I don't agree with him showing. I think it was Hama or whatever there, because it's like the South Pole basically doesn't exist as an actual nation. I will say in the Northern Water Nations defense,
Mm.
if they're so easy, why did it take the Fire Nation so long?
Mm.
Because like it's been 100 years since the last time.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, and then Aang was here, so what? How? You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's still like you could still say they were technically the first to fall by regular means.
Yeah.
Because the Earth Nation took longer. And it did take the Avatar to like defend them.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised. It seems like from everything I've seen, nobody mentioned Fire Nation or Earth Kingdom being like in the weakest or being one of the weaker ones. So it seems like those are just like excluded from the conversations because it seems like it's mostly water or air that people mention.
For Nation, yeah, I think that is justified.
Okay. Like, I, yeah, I guess if we're talking about like nations, then I guess it would be water only because like of some of the points the dude made. If we're just talking about just the element, then I'll probably say air. If we're talking about just the element,
It's air or fire.
yeah.
Fire is like weird and because like their shit does not work like it works in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say air. If we're talking about like all things equal, like benders that can only do basic bending moves. Well, because I get if because we got to look at the strongest, right?
Yeah.
I want to argue that it's Earth, just because like, man, we've been killing people with rocks forever. Like, you know what the sling is?
Yeah.
As a weapon, the thing that David used to kill Goliath. It's
Mhm.
just like you're just whipping a rock at somebody at really high
Yeah.
speed, and it kills them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why that fucking works. Like, it's really efficient.
I mean, yeah, there's also a reason why I think it was like what Bossing Say was like the only I think well Bossing Say and Boomy's place before the fire before Zulin came were like the only places that like weren't taken over by the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
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 And I mean, Like, we don't even know if the Fire Nation could have taken this Omashu.
Yeah.
We don't even know if they could have taken him or not. But like, he gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I assume to like preserve life or something.
Probably like, cause like with Azula there, they've been in a lot of shit. Probably in a lot of casualties.
Yeah. And then like, he's like, nah, I'm just gonna like solo them on this one day.
Yeah.
But I might argue water as well, depending on how difficult it is to make it sharp.
Okay.
Because like, apparently that shit can just cut through metal.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you don't need it that sharp to fuck up a human.
True.
Yeah.
I would definitely put water as like maybe like the most like one of the most useful, if not the most useful, because
Yeah.
like it can do healing. It could, I mean, obviously, like you could like take if you're talking about the strongest people, if you're like at its peak, you can like take water out of like plants, uh, healing,
Sweat.
sweat. Yeah. If you want to turn it to ice, you can like create shit. Fire is just like, oh, okay, you burned me. I mean, like it's
Yeah.
deadly,
You
but
be
like
warm.
that's about it. Like it's not. I mean, outside of heat, I guess you can heat shit up to create fires
Yeah.
and stuff. But like,
All they have
I
some.
can,
All they be warm.
I can do that with sticks and a rock. You know what I mean? I don't need a
Yeah.
firebender to like create fire.
Yeah. But that shit hard as hell.
It is, but it's like something you can learn. Yeah, I mean, you can't create water.
Yeah. Yeah. So did they ever explain it? Like, do they have like they're just like their sweat is like liquid nitrate or something, or
No,
they just
they just create fire.
okay.
Yeah. The weird thing is like, it's not just fire. Like, their fire produces like force,
Yeah.
like a jet engine or like a rocket,
Mm,
Okay.
like naturally, which is like, that's not normal. That's like, you got to do
Yeah.
some weird stuff for that to happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
kind of reminds me, like I kind of know Millie mentioned the sweat thing. It kind of reminds me a little bit Bakugo. Like he can make it like it's kind of like I mean they are creating fire, but like but the way he uses it to like move and stuff, it kind of reminds me of Bakugo a little bit. How he creates like explosions to like move.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah. That where I got it from. I will say about the air. Like, I don't know. Ain't ever created like a fucking like a windstorm as strong as a tornado or like a hurricane?
I mean, no,
Is it
but like,
possible?
For Aang to create a tornado,
Yeah, like a like something as strong as a hurricane or like a tornado, like wind power like that.
for
no, probably not.
But would it be possible if you like get a whole bunch of airbender together to
They
do
did,
that?
they did that.
yeah.
Oh, they did. They did
With
that.
Aang, I don't like Aang is weird because like we only see him when he's 12, so he's not at his peak. Like I would assume he could probably make a tornado like as an adult pretty easily.
Yeah, because if he can do that shit, like
A
wind
full
is
tornado, like
like just like full power, like that much. What I'm saying, like the
Oh yeah,
power of a
yes, he could.
tornado.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
He could do that as a 12-year-old. I think.
Yeah.
You're just talking about like like
The force. Yeah.
making wind go that fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I think he could. He did. He does do that. He does it like, I'd say he probably does that in like the first time he goes into the Avatar state.
Okay. What? Oh, if he can do that, he can. He should be able to solo anybody.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. So you're counting also Avatar State? No. You okay if it's like an Avatar State or not?
No, I wasn't counting. I didn't think about the Avatar State till you said the Avatar State.
Oh.
Forgot about the Avatar State.
But yeah,
Yeah,
no. But I think he can still.
yeah,
I mean,
like
he used fucking air to like move faster than like the eye could see. So
fuck. Like, I don't think I'm wrong. Like, if you like tornado can fuck. Like, you get hit by a tornado, like, I mean, there's some advanced, like, high level, like, durable people in Avatar, but they're still basically just humans like us. You get hit by a tornado, you fuck. It's over.
Well, it's not the tornado that hurts you. It's the debris in the tornado.
The debris that hurt.
Like, you seen how fucking, like, stop signs get fucking,
Mm,
like, launched
yeah,
through
yeah,
cars and speared through cars
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah,
But
so, like, he needs
but
some
still,
shit in the
though.
tornado.
Yeah, true. But even like the power, but even with I would think even with like him going that fast, it would pick up some dirt or whatever. But still, like you can lift somebody with the air. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't. Yeah.
he's got to work on, like, generating that, though. Because, like, an earthbender could do that, too.
True.
Just, like,
Throw a big ass. Yeah.
no, just, like, flip the fucking dirt they're standing on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, knock their ass over.
Uh, so so I'm guessing like the most useful is water. Um, is the most powerful Earth.
The deadliest should be Earth, but, like,
Yeah.
that's the thing, because it doesn't behave like that in universe. Because, like, we see people getting hit by a fucking boulder and they just get up. Like, no, you'd be
yeah.
dead. Like,
Yeah.
that's not normal.
But then for some reason, when Jack gets hit by a rock, it kills him. The
Yeah.
one time it actually like makes sense. It's like, oh,
Hey, Vincent, you hear the hurt? There's some hurt in that.
yes,
We're all hurting today. It's okay. He's allowed to be hurt today.
this is a day of vulnerability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
This is the day we're gonna open up.
Yeah, like, you're
Oh,
right. That is
actually,
kind of
no, that
some
was
bullshit.
yesterday. That was yesterday. It's noon today. It's midnight now.
Shit, damn.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no
sorry,
soft shade.
Micah.
We gotta be as hard as Earth Kingdom.
Sorry, Micah. There's no jet. Sorry, no jet pity. Sorry. He was in the live action, right?
Yeah,
You said that, right?
shout
Was he
out.
cool looking?
He was cool. He was cool.
Cool.
I fuck with
Did
him.
he try?
The actor
Was
was
he macking on? Was he macking on Katana?
oh
Said her name.
for sure. Like the only reason like it seemed a little weird though because like he looked way older than Katara because like the actress playing Katara actually looked like she was like 13 or 14, whereas the guy playing Jet looked like he could be like a 20-year-old playing a 15-year-old. I don't think he was,
Yeah.
but like the age gap, it looked like there's a huge age gap there.
I mean, we know people. Yeah. But yeah.
But no, Jet was definitely like probably one of my favorite, and not because I'm a fan of Jet, but I think like just the actor pulled off Jet's character well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay, so basically it's just fuck. Basically it's like fuck the air nomads.
I mean, they could do cool shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, would you want to be an air nomad?
I wouldn't.
All the elements.
No.
I wouldn't mind being an air Norman. It'd be pretty cool. I could do the flying ball thing.
You want to
You
be bald
know.
headed though? You trying to shave your hair off?
Oh yeah. I mean, I got a bald spot growing, so I mean it's only natural. Like I'm just basically hurry up the process. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Also,
But
the
Aang got his hair back, so like
yeah,
yeah, he grows his hair back. You know?
the explanation was kind of dumb in Korra as like why they shaved their heads. I thought it was just really just like a. I didn't think it was like really like any actual meaning behind it. I thought it was like it's just a cultural thing we do, like almost like a religion type of thing.
Yeah,
But when like
yeah,
when Tenzin explained it about like feeling like the air on your head, it's something like feeling the air like on your head or something weird.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Oh,
that's it. Okay.
yeah. I think I can feel the air on my head with hair, but I don't know.
I was say I can't get a fade, like
Yeah,
but they don't know about that. They don't know about that. But no, I'll
I
definitely
look
probably
good
be like,
bald though.
you say you look good bald.
I do.
Oh yeah, 'cause I forgot you still keep your beards and shit.
Dude, my beard's like it's all over the place right now.
So I guess you would look good, like if you keep your beard and stuff. But see, like I barely have any facial hair, and even if I did, I don't think I'll look good bald.
yeah,
So it's like, yeah, y'all gonna have to. It's like, yeah, I'm good.
yeah. I was just wondering, how did the hell did Aang hide his like air tattoo? But he used a bandana. A bandana.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the Fire Nation.
Yeah. I was like, that pretty hard to hide.
No, just get a hat. It's all good.
Oh, I mean, I get. Actually, let me fact check that shit. Cause like, did he wear gloves or some shit? Cause he has tattoos on his hands too. Or did like they just like not see that shit?
No, he had some things on.
Okay.
Like you have to, but that I would be nervous so much. Like you have to really tie that shit tight and make sure that that thing does not come off.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, he made it work.
I like him with hair. He should have kept it.
No, he's got to show his tattoos when he goes to fight. I
Oh,
almost said I was about to say Ozen, and then I was about to say Aizen. Ozai. That's his fucking name.
yeah. Ozen's
I
kind of
love.
Ozen's kind of a cool name though, low key.
Yeah.
Ozen. That's the one. That's the one lady. From Made in Abyss, the fucking scary, super strong lady.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, so it's like the actual name. Okay.
Ozen the Immovable. If you want to look it up.
O's in the movable. Sound unmovable.
Oh yeah, she is. She's probably the strongest character in that.
Oh, this chick. Okay.
Yeah, with the weird black and white hair.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
Okay. So
Is
Mill, you say you air, you going bald. You say you going full bald. You air no
I
man.
mean, it. I actually all of them I wouldn't mind.
You can take
Uh,
all like any of them.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
take all.
yeah. But if it's like you have to choose one.
I don't know, like just like I
I'd
don't.
probably take
I,
air over fire, actually.
yeah, like fire would probably be last, just
Mm,
because like all you can do is burn shit, bruh.
yeah. And we're gonna assume. I mean, okay. I guess it really depends for me. If I'm if I'm like around Aang and like Toph, Katara, if I'm like around like their age group, then I probably want to be a part of Earth Kingdom. So it seems like they had the least struggles when it comes to like the Fire Nation like intruding onto their shit. Uh, but if I'm talking about Korra's timeline, if I'm like around Korra and them's age, I'll probably have to go with water. Probably go with water.
Water or either earth, you know.
You gonna be cold?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to live
no.
there. You don't have to live there to be
If
like
I'm living in Korra time, I'm living in whatever the capital city, but I'm not living. I'm not living in no North South Pole. I'm good.
you want to have
Okay.
a spirit festival.
No, I'm good. I don't do the cold like that.
I'll be honest with you. In Korra's timeline, if I could if I could choose to be like a non-bender but just be like badass without bending, I would choose that just because I feel like I get more respect. But only because of that. I feel like being a non-bender and being able to take on like a bunch of benders is like way more. Uh,
Who was the cool? Like, how many? Like, who was the coolest non-bender
in Korra or just in Avatar in general.
avatar in general? All of it.
I mean,
Say Chet.
honestly, my favorite is like Jet, but the most effective is probably Ty Lee.
Okay, that's the only one that was effective.
Like the
There
most
wasn't
effective.
more.
I mean, Mai was effective. Mai could fight too. Mai could fight. Jet could fight. Ty Lee could fight.
You're missing one.
Sokka could fight.
There you go. Give him
Wait,
respect.
Sokka's master
wait,
could fight.
wait, wait. Was Sokka really that dude?
Yes, he was.
He
Yeah,
was.
like he wasn't like on the level. He probably couldn't beat like a Ty Lee, and he couldn't beat Zuko. But I
You
don't
put
think.
him like next to a random average bender, he could do
Yeah,
just fine.
Yeah. So y'all the avatar
he
experts.
like he out of like the four what well I don't mean you can make the argument if you can beat Mai or not. I don't really know. Mai is weird.
What was Suki?
Oh, Suki, I forgot about her. Suki too. I forgot about her. Suki's up
I'm
there.
just saying.
Suki's up there with Ty Lee.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Mm.
I'm straight up hating, but like I'm straight up hating, but Suki deserved better. I'm just saying.
Oh, you are hating.
I'm just hating.
But I mean, I did
I'm just
that
straight
too.
up.
I be on my hate shit too.
Sokka just corny. I don't know. Sokka corny to me.
Okay,
I'm
To be
wait.
stop.
honest, I don't
I'm
get
gonna
Ken's.
stop hating. I'm gonna stop hating. I'm gonna stop
Okay,
hating.
I'm curious. You said Sokka's corny. Why do you think that?
It's really it's really just like what I can't remember it. I just like my feeling like just watching it. I wasn't like impressed with Sokka. He wasn't really funny. I was never really impressed with his fighting. I didn't really see his how brave he was. Like he was just like to me he was like I didn't to me he was just like just comic relief and he wasn't that really that funny.
Hmm. So, do you feel that way? Well, I guess you can feel that way about one character, not the other character. That's kind of similar. So I guess never mind. Kyle's gonna bring up a certain character. I think people know what I was gonna bring up. A certain cartoon character that
What?
I
Bring it up.
that I always say I dislike, but I don't know if it was you or Vincent. One of y'all might say I like them. Ron Unstoppable from Kim Possible.
Oh, Ron is just like like Ron. I said that I like Ron. Ron, I understood. Like Ron, I connected with Ron. Like Ron was like he was funny. It's just like, and also I like Ron just like even though Ron just was trying to be Ron. He never like he was just like him. You know.
Hmm.
I just liked it, Ron. Ron was my guy. I felt more of a connection with him than I did with Sokka.
Okay. I mean, I just like Sokka too, but at least Sokka like had like his looks going for him.
I only
It was mentioned
I didn't
numerous times that he's like a good looking dude.
I didn't see what like compared to what the one dude in Avatar and like Korra.
Mm.
The one dude that dated Cora for a while.
Mako? Or you talking Bolin?
Mako. I would put Mako. I would put Bolin. I like Bolin. I know people probably think Bolin is goofy, but I like Bolin.
He got a
But
little too goofy in when he was like
Yeah.
the movie star, but otherwise I like him.
yeah, like I don't see what I don't like. Jet is. I don't see what made him look good looking. He don't look good. I don't see why people why he is like the pretty boy in this.
Sokka or
Yeah,
uh
Sokka.
uh
I get Mako, but
to
I
be
don't see.
to be honest,
To
like
me, they didn't draw it. They didn't draw him. They didn't. They really didn't draw him.
to, it's one of those things where like it has to be said whether than
Yeah,
like design. You know what I mean? Because like people like Jet, Haru, um, if people like Jet and Haru, they were never said. Nobody ever said, "Oh, they're a good-looking dude." But you kind of just look at them and be like, "Okay, that's a handsome dude." Sokka, you had to be told that was you had to be told he was good-looking. You had to have girls like go after him because he was good-looking. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's more like state. It's more like they had to actually like show. They had to actually like straight up show it. Then like just let the viewer be like, "Oh, it's a good-looking dude." I will say this though. Sokka, when his hair is down, is way better looking than when his hair is up. So I could probably see the appeal, but I think his personality kind of like weighs his
your
looks down.
personalities.
If he had a deeper voice and was more of a serious character, then I think people would be thinking he's like way better looking than.
I see the. Okay, I get you with the hair. The hair makes it work.
Yeah, like people who let me show the viewers like what I'm talking about. Kasaka, like I first of all, I always hated the ponytail with the sides shaved off. I always hated that haircut. It's fucking ugly. Um,
I gotta say I'm getting kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna
okay,
get going because I woke up at I think 8 this morning, and there was also daylight savings.
okay,
Yeah.
But I'll talk to you later.
all right.
See
All
ya.
right. See you.
Also, that's the correct list, objectively.
See,
Bye.
look, I'm hater. But yeah, like for fans, like yeah, like Sokka, like when you see Sokka with his hair down, you're like, okay, I can kind of see it. Like you kind of see what you kind of see like what the girls see. But I don't know, Sokka when he has a ponytail, it's just like yeah, like this tweet right here.
Yeah. Like he looked like a total different person. He
He
was
really
just he was like a goofball. I guess people they found him funny. Like sometimes girls do like goofy character, goofy cheesy people. They're not really
mm,
funny, but they find him funny. So you know.
yeah. I think that's the thing, and that's the reason why I didn't like Sokka or Ron, because they took the whole girls like a funny guy trope and kind of like just over exaggerated where it's like the joke isn't that the guy is funny, the joke is that he's the joke. You know what I mean? Like he's like the actual joke,
Mhm.
which is not the case in real life. Girl likes a guy who can like tell a joke and make them laugh so the joke is funny. But with Ron and with Sokka, the joke is that they're just like a joke character.
Mhm.
So it kind of like
Like,
it kind of loses like its relatability because like okay, you're a funny character. I can see the viewers thinking you're funny, but in universe you're not funny. You're just
mhm.
corny. and that's kind of like my thing. Like, cause like I can be funny at times. A lot of girls think Malachi is funny, but Malachi's not like cringe. He's not corny. He makes jokes. He's kind of sarcastic, but he's never like the joke.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's kind of how I feel about Sokka.
Okay.
It is funny that he was supposed to be a serious character until the voice actor um, came in and auditioned. Then they made Sokka like a comedic character.
If he was a serious character, I would understand him more.
Yeah.
I would probably like him more.
Oh, I would definitely like him more. I don't really
Also,
got.
he had a little
Mm,
bit more muscle.
yeah, he is super
He got
skinny. Like,
he got a skinny frame.
I guess to be fair, everybody in Avatar are pretty much skinny. Like,
Yeah, but Zuko got a little bit like weight to him.
okay, you know what? You're actually right. 'Cause I actually forgot. For some reason, I don't know if this is ever mentioned in the show. Um, but Zuko actually lost a lot of weight in between season 1 and season 3. Uh, like, cause Zuko, like, cause I forgot you. I'm glad you mentioned that. Cause Zuko was actually pretty ripped in the first season. It's like that would be a weird thing to put on Google or put on here. Yeah, cause
Yo,
like
2000.
right here, he's like kind of skinny.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, he's like a skinny dude right here. But then if you look at
still more weight. He still got more weight than Sokka.
yeah, but then like if you look at Zuko right here, I think it's like yeah, I think it's the Zuko. If I remember correctly, I think he's like way more buff here, or at least he looked way more ripped.
He looked cut. He more definition.
Yeah,
You know, good on for Zuko. Like, it's impressive. Like, Zuko is still a teenager, and this guy is like a grown ass man that been training his whole life.
hmm
And he beat him, right?
yeah, he beat him and then like didn't finish him off, and then if I remember correctly, Zhao tried to sneak attack him.
Yeah. Also, like, firebending is like it's one of cause like they don't really like they. I never remember Avatar like when you get hit by fire, you like scream in agony. Cause that would happen when you get hit by fire.
hmm
Like, I don't know. There's like I don't remember people taking fire hits. Like, I'm pretty sure they took fire hit, but they was like, I'm pretty sure Aang took some hits from fire, but like in real life, you're like you know.
Yeah, like kind of once you touch fire, it kind of like starts burning you. You can like kind of like shoo it off of you. But
Yeah,
in this show, it feels more like you get hit by it. It's kind of almost like an impact that just hits you, but not the actual fire.
yeah. It's like a blunt hit.
Yeah,
It not. It doesn't like spread and catch all over your body, and you're just panicking and trying to pat it out. But that was fire is. Like,
hmm
person
yeah,
that did that fan art is crazy. They went too crazy on that shit.
they really did.
Yeah, they were too lusty. Like, chill, chill. Do your thing, but chill.
Yeah, like that is something that is very interesting. I think the only time we actually saw it like straight up burn somebody right on touch. I think is when Aang accidentally burnt Katara's hand.
Yeah,
But yeah, you would think
but
fire should be like way more of like a what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but it should be way. It should have way more like long lasting effects when it touches something.
yeah, it shouldn't just be a blunt object. It should just once it hit you, it might can knock you out, but it should spread in your body, and you should just be in immediately searing pain. So that's just like every time I touch something hot accidentally, I'm just like I in pain. I'm in pain, and I just immediately like it's not even like me doing it. It's like my reflex is just being like, gotta get away from this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It shouldn't like it's like blunt effect is like it's weird. Like Vincent said, fire is weird.
hmm
It
I guess
shouldn't just hit you. It should spread and just you know.
yeah. I guess same like what he said with Earth, where it's like Earth should be like killing you the minute like a big giant rock hits you, it should kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, like real life real life bending is terrifying.
Oh, definitely.
It should not exist. Real life bending is like, oh my god.
No, it definitely is. Like if that shit was in real life, people the fights be over way quicker.
Yeah, it's like oh, like the warfare would be oh my god.
hmm
Yeah, air like if you good with air, you could just suffocate somebody.
Yep. Cause that's what Zahir Zahir did something kind of similar. He like took the air out of the girl's lungs.
Ooh. Yeah, shit like that is terrifying. Like bloodbending is like fucking terrifying.
hmm
I don't know. I don't know how you stop that. I don't know. Like how do you defeat someone who bloodbend? It just seemed too OP and unstoppable.
Yeah, it really is. Which is why you kind of like need they I don't know how to stop it, but I did know that like to actually blood bend, you could like get through somebody's chi field. 'Cause I guess every human has a chi field, and depending on how strong the bender is, the chi field is hard to get past.
Uh, so you just need like be oh it's something like that. Okay,
Yeah,
so it would be hard for like Iroh to do that on Iroh or something like that or Aang.
yeah, it'd be harder to do it on them than it would like some weak bender.
Mhm. Yeah, that's just terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely probably like the scariest bending skill in the Avatar series.
Mhm.
Uh, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I did not finish the quizzes I wanted to do because I was gonna have for the Akira Toriyama thing. I was gonna do like a quiz like best Dragon Ball outfits and like have like each character every outfit in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball C, like which one y'all preferred. But we didn't have time. I didn't have time to do that, so I'm gonna finish the video game OST quiz and then maybe work on something else. See if I can get it done by Wednesday.
Okay.
But you got anything else?
No, that's no. I don't really have. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Just love, respect, and appreciation for one of my goats,
All
my
right,
hero.
all right, and I'll sign us out then. So thank you everybody for watching. Again, rest in peace to Akira Toriyama.
Yeah,
We'll see you later.
yeah.